The Biden administration at this point in relationship to the black community is the equivalent to sitting back and watching a Chappelle show skit. It is unbelievable the amount of disrespect that this administration has thrown our way. All of this was to be expected because Biden and Harris literally told you that they weren't going to do anything for the black community. But I would be lying right now if I told you that I wasn't surprised by what I'm getting ready to tell you right now. And that is that the Biden administration, in the name of racial equality, will be providing the black community with free crack pipes. Forget about closing the racial wealth gap. No, that's ridiculous. Take this crack pipe instead. On Monday, application closed for the Biden administration's new $30 million grant program to provide crack pipes and smoking kits to promote racial equality. Starting this May, the harm reduction program will provide taxpayer funds to nonprofits and local governments that work to make drug use safer for addicts, Free Beacon reports. Overseen by the Department of Health and Human Services, the grants will be allocated towards smoking kits supplies that will provide pipes for use to smoke crack cocaine, crystal methamphetamine, and any illicit substance. The program hopes the kits will reduce the risk of infection when doing drugs with glass pipes. It prioritizes the organizations that target underserved communities, including African Americans and LGBTQ+ persons, to comply with President Biden's executive order on advancing racial equity. There have been mixed responses to the program, with some states opting out of the program, while cities like San Francisco and Seattle have started distributing the kits. Meanwhile, Republicans are blasting the program for using taxpayer dollars to aid drug abuse, Time News reports. Last week, Biden talked about being tough on crime. Senator Tom Cotton said, "This week, the Biden administration announced funds for crack pipe distribution to advance racial equity." President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, has openly admitted to using crack, Time reports. Some critics urge the program reflects the president's sympathy towards drug abuse because of his son. Now, if that's not a lie, I don't know what is, because Hunter Biden has been on the crack pipe for decades now, and that didn't stop Biden from locking black folks up when he wrote up and got put into law multiple crime bills, not just the 94 crime bill, but multiple crime bills that go back as far as the 1970s that deliberately, disproportionately locked up black Americans. But after reading this, I'm just curious. For those black Americans who ignored their crazy Hotep uncle, who's always talking about that black empowerment nonsense, is this what you voted for when you voted for Biden? Because all of us dusty Hoteps, we told you were going to see foolishness like this. Now, I didn't know it would be to this magnitude, but we did tell you, and you chose not to listen. And since he's been in office, he's passed legislation for every other group in this country while handing black Americans glass crack pipes.
Especially those moments, and especially those moments when this campaign was at its lowest ebb, the African American community stood up again for me. You've always had my back, and I'll have yours.